What's going on, JLB Faction? My name is Joshua Williamson, and welcome back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, where we're doing John Cena's Road to WrestleMania. We have a match to do. It's John Cena versus Mr. Kennedy. And last time we were introduced to the stable that was specifically made for this storyline, a completely fictional stable called Better Than Utopia. There's a flag over there. The Better Than Utopia flag.
Man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here. Oh, what an elbow.
He was standing up. Are you serious right now?
And there's the toss. Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
I have a bad habit of doing that. I taunt at really bad times, trying to build momentum. Okay, well, it's not giving me the option to punch or try to reverse, so screw it.
And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor. Cena and Umaga were having a tremendous match 24 hours ago. And it makes my stomach turn how Regal and MVP interfered getting that match thrown out.
I know, JR. I know it's infuriating. Crap.
A thunderous DDT.
I'm not going to do a finisher yet. I decided to store a signature because
Better Than Utopia is
I haven't done that much damage on him yet.
in the faces of all of those who fight to allow them to compete. They want to leave the country. Good riddance. Here's what the
Let's do a five-knuckle shuffle. You can't see me.
And Cena connects with the fist.
Alright, I don't have my finisher stored yet. Now I do.
Cena's a patriot.
Let's do an FU. It used to be called FU, then it turned into attitude adjustment.
And he'll take liberty. And there it is. The FU. What an impact. Here's the pin. Could this be it? 2, 3. The referee has called for the bell. That's it.
Alright, that match is over with.
I hope Kennedy is happy. He got what he asked for.
He sure did.
He was probably hoping to get the win, JR. Now Cena can focus his energy on MVP and Better Than Utopia.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll focus on that later. Yes, I would like to save. And by the way, this has nothing to do with this, but I actually have some games for the PlayStation 2 that I have not played yet. I've never played before. And one of those games, actually, I think it's the only game I have right now that I've never played before for the PlayStation 2, Devil May Cry 3. I've not played any Devil May Cry game. And I just want to know, from people who play Devil May Cry, should I play the first 2 games before playing Devil May Cry 3? Or can I just get into Devil May Cry 3 immediately?
We're back with you for Monday Night Raw. And last week, you can say we were invaded.
Phone notification.
Funny, JR, but those guys from Better Than Utopia don't seem like they're playing around. Umaga has a match with Jeff Hardy tonight. We'll see if his fellow Utopians will show up too.
Dude, that's such a comedic name for a stable, Better Than Utopia. It's very cartoonish. Okay, so Umaga defeated Jeff Hardy. And there's a post-match ambush.
This is my world. I am better than you. Thought you could come into my world and be my chief of security? Huh, that ain't happening. Our world is better than yours. And to show that you truly understand your place in my world, you are going to kiss this.
Kiss a chain?
That's why we're better than Utopia. Because we're better than
There's John Cena. Alright, let's attack them. Jesus Christ, the loading screen. Alright, but anyways, let's do an attack. Screw you, Umaga. Rest in peace, though. Screw you, William Regal.
Now that's a suplex.
Screw you, MVP.
Knocking his opponent down.
That's squeezy, JR. I can't believe Umaga actually forced Hardy to plant his lips on the globe. Just disgusting.
F you to William Regal. I prefer the FU as a name over the attitude adjustment.
What an impact! Oh my! An explosive suplex.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
And he hits the DDT. Just
Okay, now let's do it on Umaga.
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next. No, it can't be. Not the
Crap.
Cena's like a stealth bomber, indestructible, and ready to deploy at a moment's notice. This guy really is a one-man army.
And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks.
Alright, now let's do the FU on
I think he's going
MVP.
for it. And there it is, the FU. What an impact!
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
A vicious stomp.
It's like he read his opponent's mind.
You do realize that if this was a modern-day wrestling game, you'd be disqualified, Regal.
Looks like he's got some big plans, JR.
Let's do it again on him.
No,
There should be a cutscene that happens during this.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
There we go.
John Cena didn't back down an inch from MVP and the Utopians.
Can't say that I agree with that strategy, JR. Cena could hold his own against one Utopian, but I think the three of them combined is too much for even him.
When has Cena ever cared about the odds, King? He's as fearless as they come.
Yeah, that's been John Cena's character for like a freaking decade. You know, a lot of people got confused on John Cena's, creative freedom. See, John Cena has control over his character. Well, at least he had control over his character during, his Super Cena run, at least. I know a lot of people hate John Cena just because of that superhero gimmick. I feel like that he's shoved down their throats, and that's perfectly respectable. A lot of people get confused with the fact that, he had control over his character, but they thought that he had control over who he won and lost against too. That's not
We're
true.
live for Raw, and the situation between John Cena and the men of Better Than Utopia have threatened to boil over.
At least it won't be 3-on-1 again tonight.
That's right, King. Our main event will pit John Cena and Jeff Hardy against Umaga and William Regal.
Yep. Alright, there's a cutscene happening. I'll finish talking about what I talked about in a minute.
Come in.
Hey, it's Tony.
All right. At ease, soldier. Hey, it's good to see you, man. Hey, that's one way to get to come home, huh?
Yeah, I should be up and around in a few weeks. So what's on tap tonight?
I got this tag match in a minute. Hopefully I can put a dent in those Better Than Utopia guys. I gotta head out for that. But Mikase Sukasa. Feel free to chill and we'll hang after the match.
Alright, but anyways. Yeah, John Cena had control over his character during his massive push. I'm getting a little sick of this Better Than Utopia stuff. I should give both my opponents an FU to let them know I have their number. Okay. So we have a tag match later, but see, John Cena had control over his character during his massive push, but he didn't have control over who he won and lost against. A lot of people think that's the case, but that's bullcrap. And listen, I completely understand that people really didn't like his character, you know, because I have people who are subscribed to my channel that hated John Cena because of his, you know, Super Cena character. They felt like he was being shoved down their throats. That's perfectly understandable. And a lot of the haters are saying that he had no wrestling ability. That's a load of crap. Watch the match he had with Edge and The Big Show at WrestleMania 25. You'll see how good he was in the ring. He has an insane amount of strength. Alright, I did an FU to William Regal. He actually is a talented wrestler. And yeah, I agree that, you know, sometimes they ended up taking his Super Cena gimmick too far, and they were going overboard with it. They were shoving him down the fans' throats. I completely get that. They want to see new talent shine. I understand that. I'm just saying, to say that he has no wrestling ability, that's a load of that's a load of horse hockey. Yeah, I sound like a 90-year-old saying that, but it's true. It's a load of crap. Why did you aim for William Regal? Alright, now one to Umaga. I'm not tagging in Jeff Hardy because I can't control him.
No, it can't be! Not the FU! Wow, MVP's chief of security. I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. That was so close to 3, he could taste it.
It's your fault for not counting fast enough, referee. I'm sorry your wife didn't screw you last night.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
He's going up, but what's he gonna do when he gets there?
He catches his opponent with an elbow.
Doesn't look pretty, but just being
Alright, let's do another FU on Umaga. See if I can
Look at the fans, JR.
pin him successfully.
And he strikes the opponent. And there it is, the FU. What an impact.
He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
He was a split second away
You gotta be.
from a 3 count.
You didn't count fast enough, referee. It's your fault.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. The tag has been made.
By the way, I kind of made a mistake during that little
With that DDT.
attack part with John Cena and all 3 members of Better Than Utopia that we just did last time. Why did you aim for Umaga?
And there are those famous educated feet. He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be. Not the FU.
Hardy and Cena are 2 tremendous individual competitors.
There we go.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
There's Tony.
Another setback for the Utopians. I'm sure MVP's not going to be too happy about this.
Yeah, no crap. Look at what he's doing to an injured man.
Cena still doesn't understand that this is my world. Maybe you can help him get the picture.
Yeah, that's very low of you, MVP. Attacking an injured man, especially who's a freaking military soldier.
I need some help right now. Get a doctor.
Alright. I already got the unlockable, but I decided to do that, you know, optional goal anyways. I just like doing it out of a habit. Now, I would, you know, show you what you would unlock during those optional goals, but I don't want to delete my data over.
you for joining us for Raw. This is Jim Ross and Jerry Law, broadcasting live.
I can't believe the level MVP sunk to in order to get into John Cena's head last week.
This was despicable, appalling. He not only assaulted a non-wrestler friend of Cena's, but one of our soldiers.
Yeah. If this was on a wrestling show, though, on a WWE show like Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, people would be praising MVP for how good of a heel he is.
But me and the Utopians won't be at Raw tonight. I hear you want a piece of us. So let's make a plan to meet up at No Way Out, on Better Than Utopian Land. We'll treat you like an honored guest.
Yes, I'm ready to leave the locker room. John Cena versus Snitsky. You guys remember Snitsky? I remember him doing the "it wasn't my fault" gimmick. Every time he did something, he would always say it wasn't my fault. Like when he punted that fake baby in front of Lita. You remember that? That was a hysterical moment when he punted a fake baby out into the crowd.
Here's the high-risk move.
And he said it wasn't my fault.
Knocking his opponent down.
Doesn't look pretty, but just being flashy won't win you the match. And he made the most of it with that DDT.
There's no ignoring what this man, Snitsky, is capable of.
Yeah, I know.
He's as big as a giant, as strong as a bull.
He was a pretty
bull.
dominant wrestler.
A sharp, crisp elbow drop.
But I remember him for the "it wasn't my fault" thing that he always did
And the sound of
during the
that
Ruthless
slap
Aggression era.
can be heard throughout the building. And he hits the DDT. Just
I'm not going to do a finisher yet.
driving the head to the floor.
This feud between Cena and the Utopians has escalated beyond the point of no return. This rivalry's gotten personal.
And that could pose a challenge for Cena. Outmanned and outnumbered, Cena can't let his emotions get the better of him.
There's that smash mouth style.
I need to be
and
taught
ugly
that
offense.
sometimes, not to let my emotions get the best of me, because I tend to do that all the time. Even when I'm watching a wrestling show,
And the toss
I tend to let
takes
my
his
emotions get
opponent
the best
down.
of me. I know it's bad,
What a sequence
but it's
of
me.
punches. He isn't fooling around here, JR.
I'm nervous for Cena, King. It's one thing to go head
Or
to
when
head
watching,
with a
just when
better than
watching
you
most movies and TV
And no
shows,
way
I
out.
sometimes let my emotions
Cena
get the
hits
best of me.
five-knuckle shuffle.
Great, I lost my finisher.
A hard right hand. Knocking
I
his
can get it
opponent
back
down.
though.
Here we go, JR. His fans are on their feet.
And there's the elbow.
Alright, F
Look
you.
out. He's setting up his opponent. And there it is. The FU. What an impact.
I don't know if his
One,
opponent has what it takes to
two,
kick out.
3. Well, there it is. That's the match.
Alright, that match is over.
I have a pretty simple philosophy. You can punch me, kick me, hit me with a chair, whatever. It goes with the territory. But MVP, when you put your hands on Tony, you cross the line. You don't mess with the people who make sacrifices for this country, MVP. And at No Way Out, I'm gonna show you there are consequences for your actions. Bring your entire country. I don't care what kind of match or what kind of stipulation you throw at me. MVP, you and I are going to war.
Just wait till you see what those stipulations are later. For people who have never played this game and never played this particular Road to WrestleMania storyline. Alright, we're at No Way Out.
Welcome to No Way Out.
has all the markings of a memorable show, JR. And maybe not in a way that benefits John Cena.
Well, he has to face all three members of Better Than Utopia in a gauntlet match. And we heard the group has some special home court rules on top of that.
It would take an army to overcome those odds.
John Cena is going to have to be an army of one tonight.
I come in peace.
You might leave here in pieces. What do you want?
Montel Voluntavious Porter, president of Better Than Utopia, has some ground rules written into the contract for tonight's gauntlet. The match takes place in Better Than Utopia and will abide by the
following rules.
In layman's terms, this basically says I'm screwed, right? Rule number 1. I need a 5 count to pin a Utopia. You guys just need a 3 count on me. Where am I? King Kong Bundy? Rule 2, amid the ipsos and factos, says I can't use rope breaks. But you can. That's very clever. Rule number 3, I think says Utopians can leave the ring at will. But I'll be counted out. Anything else? Nothing about tying my hands behind my back?
Well, there is one more bit of fine print.
Well, what does it say?
All's fair in love and war.
All's fair in love and war. Those rules. That's something that a heel like The Miz would use on a wrestling show if it was a televised WWE programming. On the phone.
John, after inspecting your injuries after the locker room attack, I would seriously advise against you competing tonight.
Not an option, Doc.
John, as your doctor, I can't abide by you.
And I recommend that as my doctor, you stay out of my way.
Yeah, well, screw that doctor. Those rules are something that a heel like The Miz would use on a televised WWE program. Okay, so it's a handicap match, so I gotta get a 5 count pinfall. Yes, I know.
Here we go. A gauntlet match.
It's a gauntlet match, sorry. Gosh.
With a warrior like Cena, Better Than Utopia had better be prepared for a battle. A vicious stomp. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. Following that vicious attack, I'm not sure Cena's 100%, but I do know that he'll fight anyone and fight hard.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm warning you.
Alright. And you know, speaking of heels like The Miz, I genuinely...
Mule-like power.
There are most fans that say that The Miz is the greatest heel ever. I don't see how that is. He's literally like most heels that have ever been in WWE, or in any wrestling show. He's like most heels. He's just, you know, one of those cowardly, immature gimmick-type heels that I personally can't take seriously.
In this gauntlet match, Cena needs to defeat all...
A lot of fans think that just getting booed hard by the crowd makes you an amazing heel. I think that's a load of crap. Getting booed is just what you're supposed to do as a heel. That's the bare minimum.
Oh, Cena delivers a 5-knuckle shuffle.
To me, a great heel is one that you can take seriously, and one that's genuinely intimidating and genuinely threatening to a face. A heel like, I don't know, a modern day heel like, I don't know, Gunther. Gunther is a great heel because he's genuinely a really tough, strong, intimidating, and serious wrestler. And he's genuinely, you know, a really good heel. He's a really dominant heel.
1, 2, 3, get back in the ring. 4.
Get back in the ring. That's a bug that they never bothered to overlook. Get back in the ring, even though they're already in the ring.
And there's the toss.
Sorry about the little lag right there. To me, a great heel is not one that just tries to get booed by acting cowardly or childish or stupid. Maybe a comedic heel would work for that. Like Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is her Karen gimmick is meant to be comedic.
Good, solid wrestling maneuver.
And that's actually a funny gimmick, so I actually like that one. Crap.
What goes up must come down with a slam.
And that's a stiff kick.
I don't think so.
Here it comes.
F you.
It can't be. Not the FU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There we go. Now it's MVP.
It's been a long, hard road for Cena. He's been beaten down, competed in 2 matches, and fought through exhaustion. But now the opportunity he's been waiting for. Now he gets his hand on MVP.
Here's Cena's moment for payback after MVP jumped his friend, jumped one of our soldiers.
Finally, it comes full circle. It's time for the devil to get his due. A hard right hand.
Alright, let's do the
Down.
top rope famouser.
You see the green-eyed monster creeping out, JR. MVP's made this war a declaration of spite and jealousy.
And he hits a big-time leg drop.
No, not the referee.
A striking elbow staggering the opponent. We've all watched Cena do the unimaginable, the unthinkable. We've seen him pull off some amazing things in his WWE career. But the question remains, can he pull off one more miracle?
Yes, he
Wow,
can.
what a shot! He's been busted wide open.
STF.
He's gonna need stitches for sure.
I think fatigue is set in here, King.
No, we can't.
Like it or not.
I made
this one's
MVP
over.
tap out. Match over.
John Cena has done the impossible. He's beat William Regal, Umaga, and MVP in one night.
Wow. How mature. How mature.
Cena, I told you this is my world. Time for you to embrace that. Pucker up.
Cena may have won the battle, but I don't think he can win this war.
My God, haven't these 3 done enough damage?
Yeah, I would like to save.
and welcome to Raw. We're one day removed from No Way Out, and there is one man who will never forget that night.
JBL and
John
Chris
Cena.
Jericho.
Cena practically had the world against him last night, JR. Revenge has to be on his mind.
Well, I know Cena is not scheduled for action tonight, King. I'm sure he can use the rest. Instead, the Intercontinental title will be up for grabs in our main event.
Last night, your entire world came crashing down on all of it. There was only one man standing in the way of Better Than Utopia taking over.
He beat
John
you.
Cena failed you all.
What do you mean he beat you?
As of this moment, this is my world. You all serve me. Eventually, all of you will line up and kiss this globe. The same globe that John Cena put his lips on last night. Once you kiss this, you will be put in your place, just like John Cena. You will realize that I'm better than you. I'm always gonna be better than you.
All right.
They've hurt my friends. They took my pride. Now it's time to tear down Better Than Utopia brick by brick. And I'll start with the Secretary of Foreign Affairs.
Let's take him out in the locker room, William Regal. I want to go ahead and do this.
He's not gonna know what hit him. I want to make sure I knock him out, so there's one less Utopian to worry about.
Yeah. Yes, I want to leave the locker room. Well, technically we're going into another locker room. We're beating William Regal in there. We're just gonna beat the living crap out of him. Let's grab that chair. Alright, now the guitar. Because why not? Let's do a Jeff Jarrett. Get up, Regal. Get up. Get up. Yep. Let's do an FU on him, see if that's enough to knock him out. Yep, it is.
This is one meeting your secretary couldn't handle, MVP. You won't know who's next, but I promise you this. I'm coming for you.
Push the cameraman. Yes, I would like to save. Excuse me. My leg's itching.
Welcome to another exciting night of Raw. John Cena, after absorbing a lot of abuse by the members of Better Than Utopia, has gone on the offensive.
I'm all for Cena getting revenge. If not for himself, then on behalf of the USA.
But who is next on Cena's hit list? The Samoan bulldozer Umaga or the president MVP?
Okay, so I'm gonna read that note in the next episode. because I'm gonna leave it here for now. So post down some below, let me know your opinions on this. If you like, see your thumb up, please see your thumb down. On social media, my back channel down script. All my social media and my backup channel will be down below in the description box. And be sure to subscribe to become a member of the JW faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. See you later.